Hey there detective, while you are inspecting crime, can you tell me the last time a pope retired wasn't before Chris showed you the New World Columbo? The Great Christchurch earthquake on Washington's birthday. The day Amerigo did not die but at the Mint. Rodney King of Kings. If you doubt I made the Pope retire, then Google I made the Pope retire. Click images. https www.google.com. Search Q equals I plus made plus the plus Pope plus retire. I am Christopher Michael Simpson. Social Security number 666 caused the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI with pictures of burns on Twitter. 2 Christchurches and a tsunami. Tohoku would still required a Big Bang SUPERBOLIDE AIRBURST while quoting Dirty Harry. Well, do ya, Pope? Feel lucky? They said, I don't think you nailed the Christchurch quake at all. Next time you have a feeling, ring the TV news guys. Please Google the word CTV building. Click images for pictures taken a month later. The TV news guys were rung while 130-year-old cathedrals plural were shook down, and that was 22 days before a tsunami. Tohoku I made the first pope in 6 centuries resigned 14 days after a Tunguska event that I told him would end did come to pass. A star that stopped brighter than the sun when no one even asks. Italian scientists were arrested, put on trial, then sentenced to prison for not predicting earthquakes after I predicted earthquakes and on the sit of Peter. At this point, what difference does it make? I made Hillary retire as well. You have yet to fathom the odds on predicting the earthquake destroying Christchurch before the earthquake that destroys Christchurch on your birthday before they said do it again and really destroying it on 2-22 22 days before a tsunami. Tohoku subdoc who other than Jesus Christ Church Canterbury King of George Washington of G.I. Dano Church Lady. It might be Satan but he wouldn't tell you. Do you even know why the Pope does not retire? Because someone could say I made the Pope retire and that would be why the first Pope in 600 years retired, because I said so. With 2-week Tunguska notice for his resume. That was after predicting the destruction of Christchurch, New Zealand tsunami. Japan in the month before the destruction of Christchurch, New Zealand tsunami. Japan http://tinurl.com. Yamaji Sashrist. Am I too soon? Then Google 27,000. Celebrating Shinto on a beach that day. The results are my saying 27,000 not celebrating Shinto on a beach that day before you saw the biggest tsunami ever to hit Japan on March 11, 2011, 22 days after the Great Christchurch earthquake. Jesus Christ. 2/22 Day. 22 Tuesday. Whose day? Jorge. Emailing the Vatican and the White House a month before. It took 10 seconds it took to destroy Christchurch, shaking down 130-year-old cathedrals and the burns Officer Gog gave me. The Pope stated that the reason for his decision to retire was his declining health due to old age, and when asked about the Vatican Observatory he says he doesn't even know how to work that thing or the remote control for the surround sound. The prostitute on many waters. Jorge Mario Bergoglio. Rodney King of Kings. The Thigh of Jesus Christ Church Canterbury. Christopher Michael Simpson. Guess who branded Chris at the stake? Mesa PD Officer Gog at Gulfland Sun Splash. What would Jesus do? Used the burn pictures on Twitter and made the first Pope in 600 years quit his job with 2-week notice for the poor cold local residents. P. witnessed the single most highly unlikely celestial SUPERBOLIDE AIRBURST Tunguska event brighter than the sun in front of everyone. Baratzinger when the asteroid entered the Earth's atmosphere over Russia. Amateur videos showed a fireball streaking across the sky and a loud boom several minutes afterwards. Eyewitnesses also felt intense heat from the fireball. The event began at 9:20 and 21 seconds Yekaterinburg time, several minutes after sunrise in Chelyabinsk, and minutes before sunrise in Yekaterinburg. According to eyewitnesses, the bolide appeared brighter than the sun, as was later confirmed by NASA. The biggest ever recorded meteor SUPERBOLIDE AIRBURST Tunguska event since June 30, 1908. SUPERBOLIDE AIRBURST Tunguska event named Tunguska was predicted over 1,000 times before it took first place. EMS? Created by Sound Gecko.